Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. I want you to hear me loud and clear. Every time you step onto that field, every time you walk into that room, every time you face that challenge, you've got something that most people don't have fire inside of you. You've got a vision, you've got a dream, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to make it real. Now, I'm telling you right now, you will win. It's not going to be easy. Don't get it twisted. Nothing worth having comes easy. You're going to face obstacles, you're going to face doubt, you're going to face fear. But let me tell you something, fear is a liar. Fear will tell you that you're not good enough. Fear will tell you that you don't deserve success. Fear will tell you to quit. But you know what? You didn't come this far to listen to fear. You came this far because deep down inside, you know you've got what it takes to succeed, to rise, to be better than you've ever been. The road is long, the nights are cold, but that's when you show who you really are. That's when you find out what you're made of. It's when you don't feel like getting up, but you get up anyway. It's when you fall and you get back up stronger, harder, more determined than before. Winning isn't just about the victory at the end, it's about who you become in the process. The work you put in, the sacrifices you make, the choices you commit to every single day, that's the real win. People are going to doubt you. They're going to question your every move, your every decision, your every step forward. Let them talk. Let them throw their words. Let them try to bring you down. But you keep moving, you keep grinding, you keep fighting. They can talk all they want, but they don't know what's inside you. They don't know the power you've got. You've got greatness inside you. It's time to unlock it. You've got the heart, the will, the passion to do things others can't even imagine. So when you step up with everything you've got. Don't leave anything behind. You're not here to just compete, you're here to dominate. You're not here to just be in the game, you're here to change it. You're here to win, and you will. So get out there and give it everything you've got. Show him what you're made of. Show him who's boss. Because I'm telling you right now, you will win. You will win in style. To win, the first thing you need is unwavering belief in yourself. It doesn't matter how many people doubt you, how many obstacles you face, or how many times you fail, you must believe that you are capable of reaching your goals. Self-belief is the foundation of every great success story. It's the driving force that keeps you going when everything around you tells you to stop. You can't wait for someone else to believe in you first, because if you do, you'll be waiting forever. You need to start by believing in your own potential, your own worth, and your own ability to succeed. The road to success is never smooth. It's filled with bumps, detours, and roadblocks that will test your resolve. At some point, you're going to face a challenge so big, so daunting, that it'll feel impossible to overcome. You might question your skills, your choices, or even your purpose. That's when belief matters most. When you're standing at the edge of failure, when you're staring at your limitations, that's when your belief in yourself has to be stronger than any fear or doubt. It has to be the force that pulls you forward, that keeps you moving, even when everything inside you is screaming to give up. You've got to trust that you have what it takes to break through, to push past those obstacles, because no one gets to the top without facing them. Every setback is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you can rise, and rise even higher than before. Self-belief is not something that comes naturally to everyone, and it's certainly not something that's built overnight. It's developed over time, through every victory, big or small, and through every failure. It's in the moments when you choose to keep going, when you refuse to quit, when you pick yourself up after falling down. Every time you make that choice, you're strengthening your belief. It's not enough to say you believe in yourself, you've got to show it with your actions. The more you push yourself, the more you challenge yourself, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable, the stronger that belief becomes. And it's that belief that will get you through the toughest of times. But the reality is, there will be moments when that belief is tested. You'll face rejection, you'll face criticism, and you'll face situations where others question your abilities. But you can't allow that to shake your faith in yourself. People will always have opinions, and not all of them will be positive. Some may try to discourage you, some may say you're not good enough, but their voices don't matter unless you let them. You have to stay true to yourself, stay focused on your goals, and trust that you know your own worth better than anyone else does. Belief in yourself is not about arrogance or thinking you're better than anyone else. It's about having the quiet confidence to know that you have the strength, the resilience, and the capacity to keep moving forward no matter what. It's about understanding that while the journey may be difficult and success may not come right away, you are worthy of the effort and you are capable of achieving everything you set your mind to. Because the truth is, no one can take your belief from you unless you allow them to. It's yours to hold on to build upon, and to keep alive no matter how tough the journey gets. And it's that belief, that unwavering faith in yourself, that will carry you to the finish line. The path to success is rarely a straight line, and the biggest battles you will face won't come from outside forces, but from within. When you commit to winning, whether it's in your personal life, your career, or any pursuit you undertake, you have to embrace struggle as a natural part of the process. The road is going to get hard. You'll hit roadblocks, you'll get knocked down, and there will be days when giving up feels like the only option. But here's the truth: struggle is not the enemy. Struggle is the crucible in which you are forged into the person you need to become. Without it, growth is impossible. Think about the times in your life when you faced adversity and thought you couldn't go on. Think about those moments when you were pushed to your absolute limit, when everything felt like it was falling apart. What did you learn from those moments? I bet you learned more in your toughest times than in your easiest. Every setback is an opportunity to grow, every failure a chance to learn. The struggle teaches you resilience. It teaches you persistence. It reveals your strength and capacity to endure in ways that comfort and success never could. You don't find out what you're truly made of when everything is easy. You find it when the going gets tough, when you're at your lowest and the future looks uncertain. That's when you discover what's inside you. The truth is, there's no shortcut to greatness. No one just wakes up one day and suddenly wins. Success takes time, effort, and an unwavering commitment to pushing through the tough times. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about getting up after you fall, brushing yourself off, and getting back to work. The struggle is not a sign that you're failing, it's proof that you're moving forward. Every time you push through, you grow stronger. Every time you rise again, you become more capable of handling what comes next. It's this kind of perseverance that leads to real success. There will be moments when everything feels like it's stacked against you. When your dreams seem too far out of reach, when it feels like nothing is going your way. In those moments, remember this: the struggle is not permanent. It's temporary. And more often than not, the moment you're about to break through is the moment when you feel like giving up the most. That's when you have to dig deep. That's when you have to remind yourself why you started, why you're in this, and why you can't quit now. Because the truth is, every moment of struggle is leading you closer to the victory you've been working for. You have to trust that, even when you can't see the finish line. Trust that the work, the sweat, the effort, and the sacrifices will all pay off. And the struggle, the adversity, and the pain, it's all a part of the process of winning. It's what makes the victory worth having. Without struggle, success would be hollow, meaningless. It's the fight that gives your victory value. So when the struggle comes, and it will embrace it. Don't run from it. Don't fear it. Stand up, face it head on, and know that on the other side of that struggle is the success you've been working for. Keep fighting, keep pushing, and never ever give up. Because the only way to truly win is to outlast the struggle. There are far too many people who think that success is something that happens overnight. They think it's a one-time event, a lucky break, or a stroke of good fortune. But the truth is, winning is a product of consistency, not perfection. Perfection is an illusion. It doesn't exist. No one is perfect. No one can do everything right all the time. What separates the winners from the rest is their ability to show up day after day and put in the work, even when the results aren't immediate or visible. It's about developing the discipline to keep moving forward, even when things are hard, even when it feels like you're not making progress. Success isn't about being flawless, it's about being relentless. Consistency is the foundation of mastery. Think about it. How many times have you heard people say they're going to do something only to give up when they don't see immediate results? Or how many times have you watched someone make one big move and then expect everything to change? What they don't realize is that success doesn't come from one big action, one perfect decision, or one moment of brilliance. It's the daily, unglamorous work, the small actions, the little steps, the efforts that others can't see that leads to greatness. If you want to win, you have to be willing to put in that work day after day, even when it feels like no one is watching, even when you're not getting the recognition or rewards right away. You have to show up when it's tough, when you don't feel like it, when your body and mind want to take a break. Real winners understand that every action, every choice, every small decision you make builds momentum. And that momentum, over time, compounds into something powerful. But if you stop, if you take a shortcut, if you let up, you lose that momentum. And without it, it's almost impossible to reach your goals. Don't get me wrong, there will be times when you fall short, when you make mistakes, when things don't go according to plan. But that's where the real lesson lies. The key is not to be discouraged by failure, but to use it as fuel for your next step. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to keep showing up. You don't need to have everything figured out, but you do need to keep moving forward. The small wins matter. They add up. You may not see the results immediately, but trust that the effort you're putting in today will pay off tomorrow. Too many people start strong, but then they lose steam. They get frustrated when their efforts don't yield instant results, and they give up just before they're about to break through. Winning, real winning, is about enduring the tough times with faith in the process. It's about not allowing yourself to get distracted by setbacks or failures. It's about holding the vision of your success in your mind, even when it's hard to see in the moment. It's easy to be motivated when everything is going well, when everything is falling into place, but it's consistency that keeps you going when things aren't perfect, when the results aren't coming as fast as you'd like. You've got to trust that the work you're putting in, even on the hard days, is building something bigger than you can see right now. So forget about perfection. Forget about trying to get everything right. Focus on showing up, putting in the work, and staying committed to your goal no matter how long it takes. Consistency is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the glue that holds your dreams together. And when you look back on all the small, consistent actions that you've taken, you'll see that they were the real key to your success. Stay committed. Stay consistent. And keep pushing, because that's how you win. People will doubt you. It's inevitable. They'll question your abilities, your decisions, your path. They'll tell you it's too hard, that you're not cut out for it, or that you're wasting your time. And sometimes their voices will be loud. They'll be persistent. But you cannot, under any circumstances, let their doubts become your own. You cannot let their opinions shape your reality. You have to stay focused, stay determined, and stay true to your vision. Because at the end of the day, the only opinion that matters is your own. There's no greater enemy to success than the voices of others who are quick to judge. It's easy to get discouraged when someone who's never walked your path tells you what you can and can't do. But here's the truth: most people who doubt you don't even understand your journey. They don't see the hours you've put in, the sacrifices you've made, or the heart and soul you've poured into your pursuit. They're only looking from the outside, and what they don't realize is that their doubt is a reflection of their own fears, not your potential. When you're on the way to greatness, you will always encounter people who can't see your vision. They can't see what you see because they're not walking in your shoes. Don't let them convince you that your dreams are out of reach. Let them doubt you. Let them say it's impossible. Because the more they doubt, the more you need to believe. You need to believe in your own abilities, in the power of your work, and in the strength of your vision. You have to trust in the process and trust in yourself, even when no one else does. It's easy to follow the crowd, to conform, to listen to the naysayers and take the safe route. But you didn't come this far to play it safe. You didn't come this far to do what everyone else is doing. You came this far because you have something special inside you, something that others may not understand. But that doesn't make it any less valuable. The journey to success isn't about seeking approval from others. It's about staying true to your path, even when it seems uncertain. It's about pushing forward when others are telling you to turn back. The only way to silence the doubters is to show them. And you don't need to waste time convincing them or explaining yourself. Your success will speak for itself. Every step you take, every move you make, every milestone you achieve will prove them wrong. You don't need validation from others because the only approval that matters is your own. If you believe in your vision, if you believe in your ability to make it happen, then nothing can stand in your way. Let their doubt be the fuel that drives you. Let it make you stronger. Let it make you hungrier. The more they doubt, the more you should push, because every word of doubt is an opportunity to show the world that you are capable of achieving far more than anyone ever imagined. You are capable of succeeding in ways they can't even comprehend. And when you do, when you look back and realize how far you've come, you'll know that the doubt was never the issue. The issue was always believing in yourself, even when no one else did. Keep your head up, keep your heart strong, and let the doubters keep doubting, because you're going to prove them all wrong. Winning isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey, the process, and who you become along the way. The truth is, when you win, it's not just about the moment you cross the finish line. It's not just about the title, the medal, or the applause. Winning is about the choices you make, the sacrifices you endure, and the heart you put into the pursuit of your dreams. The way you carry yourself, the way you show up each day, the way you push forward when everyone else is quitting, that's the real victory. It's easy to get caught up in the idea of success as an end goal, but true success is defined by how you approach the process. It's the willingness to give everything you've got, not for recognition, but because you're chasing something bigger than just a moment of glory. When you win with purpose and passion, the victory feels different, it feels earned. It feels like you've conquered more than just your goals, you've conquered your doubts, your limitations, your fears. When you put your heart and soul into something, it's not just about crossing the line first, it's about the integrity of your actions. It's about doing the right thing even when no one's looking. It's about giving 100% even when the reward is uncertain. The kind of winning that lasts, the kind that brings lasting fulfillment, is rooted in authenticity and passion. It's not about chasing empty accolades or fleeting validation, it's about doing it because it matters to you. Because you're driven by something inside you that can't be extinguished by failure or by someone else's opinion. Winning with purpose means that your success isn't just for you, it's for something bigger. Maybe it's for your family, your community, or a cause that's close to your heart. When you are driven by something greater than your own ambition, your purpose fuels you. You're not just pushing for the sake of pushing, you're working with intent. You're driven by the belief that your victory will bring change, that your success will inspire others, or that your achievement will serve as a stepping stone for someone else to rise. And that's when winning becomes meaningful. It's when you win, not for the applause or recognition, but because you know your effort is making a difference. Passion is the fire that keeps you going when the road gets tough. And it's the force that transforms your work into something extraordinary. When you are passionate about your goals, when you truly care about the outcome, your energy becomes infectious. You find new levels of creativity, new ways to push through obstacles, new reserves of strength to keep going when others would quit. Passion gives you purpose. It's what fuels the long hours, the sacrifices, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Without passion, winning becomes a hollow achievement, a prize without meaning. But when you have passion, when you're connected to what you're doing on a deeper level, every victory feels like a celebration of your true self. When you win with purpose and passion, the journey itself becomes the reward. The obstacles, the setbacks, and the challenges, they all become part of the story, part of what shapes you into the person capable of achieving greatness. You realize that winning is not just about the results, it's about the transformation that happens inside of you. It's about the person you become through the process, the strength you find in your struggles, and the lessons you learn along the way. The ultimate win isn't just achieving your goals, but growing into someone who knows they have the power to achieve anything they set their mind to. Winning with purpose, driven by passion, is a legacy you build every day, a legacy that extends far beyond any single accomplishment. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, not just for your own sake, but for the world around you.